Hello, it's Matt Stowe, 26 of the Pittsburgh Double Shucks. I am battling Ducky, the Pseudopolis Psyducks. Okay. The Terra Captains is Terra Fire, Urshifu Single Strike, and Terra Electric, Breaking Bolt. Alright. Good luck, have fun, Ducky, and may the best player win. I'm glad to not see the Mismagius, it was a bit of a pain. No Sneasler or Rillaboom is interesting. The Wolf-Flick themselves. Incineroar lead into the Rotom. So I am max defense Bolt. This Rotom set is mainly to check certain things because I noticed that they're very, very physically invested. So I'm going to lead with a Reflect because there's a chance that they might just parting shots or switch directly into Excadrill. I have Ability Shield due to the fact that it gets Mold Breaker, and as we noticed with last week, I get very much bodied by it. Franklin, which is the Bolt. Okay, with the bolts here, I am going to Volt Switch. Now let's figure out speed tiers. So I have very little speed. So if I go faster, I know this thing is a slow Pokemon. So it is faster than I am, which is fine. Eject Pack, that's a fun bring. Drilling your mom. Okay, that's a very annoying bring, but it makes sense. I think I just overheat. Huge. Let's go Rotom! Oh, so pumped to see it happen. Okay, so we know that Franklin's coming out once again. So I am mainly just going to sack this, because I don't really need to. I'm guessing it's going to Volt Switch. Thunderbolts, okay, that is fine. So I know Lunala is a very good into this at this point. Or not Necrozma Dawn. I'm just going to Moonbite Ice Beam because I know they don't have their normal type. I could Earth Power, and it being electric is a problem. However, Stab is very good, and they probably are going to switch out. The main things I'm concerned with the Necrozma here is the Incineroar, because it has knockoff, is the only thing that really is going to threaten it that well. It is built very, very defensive heavy, and with a fair amount of HP investment, and is carrying the Assault Vest, so I can eat hits for these. So goes into Wolf Flick, yep, not surprised by that. So I'm about to find out how much this does. Very little. My team's Reflect wore off, which is a bit annoying, but that's not the end of the world. just go into Magellan here. I'm expecting the chance that there's a parting shots, or who knows, it's very defensive. Knockoff. That's a bit annoying because now Dire Claw... Oh, they don't even have Dire Claw, so I'm not even worried about that. Their single steel switch-in is no longer here. So right now, I just am feeling a good old Sludge Wave here. So far, I'm feeling pretty good in this matchup. So they switch out, and surprising, I feel like it's a Slowking, but Flawless menu. Okay, so it is the Slowking. Actually, that did an okay amount. Yes. Six models. Sludge Wave. So I go into Gekamoria. Once again, there is a chance that they just do a Trick Room here, which is problematic, but I don't hate it. And then I just spam more Moonbite, guys. Slack off. Okay. So I know it's not AV. I'm calling that they're going to do the exact same thing that they did previously. So I'm going to go for an Earth Power. Yeah, because I felt like that was good chip. So let's see what they go into. If they go into an Amorous, it's a bit annoying. But perfect. Read it correctly. That's a good bit of chip. Necrozma. Done. I feel like that is probably Solvess. Earth Power. Okay, so that I do the exact same thing. I go into Magellan, Eternatus. If they knock off again, I'm just going to then click recover so I can be at max health, and then start threatening. They double switch. That's pretty good there. Great Brianna. And Namorous, okay, that is perfectly fine. Let's find out what's set. As I said before, no reason not to Sludge Bomb. I have a chance to get a poison into the Slowking. If I can get the 10%, that would be pretty huge. But ultimately, it's fine. So I have a feeling that they are going to read the switch again. So now I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. Let's see how much this does. Big chip. And the Spadap, that's huge. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to try to figure out what one is better between the two. Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball will do more. I'm fine just clicking it again. They don't really have a good switch. It's probably going to be Incineroar, but they're probably just going to be sacking it. Yep, which means Necrozma is going to do quite a bit here. That did negative damage. That's funny. I might as well just go for a Sludge Wave. Good job, Necrozma, getting another big kill. So I'm feeling very good so far about how the battle is going. They still have the chance for Trick Room, which is generally a threatening. However, if I'm doing a good job keeping them back, so that's probably Kelly. Has 2 abilities. Okay, I already know this thing is terrifying. I think I just want Chip. Yeah, so I go for Chip here. If it Trick Room, it's Trick Rooms. Honestly, I'm more concerned about it just getting a free Trick Room if I go for a Recover. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, and then at worst I can switch into the Urshifu. That feels AV as hell. Okay. Okay, so I lose a Turndus, which is frustrating, but that is fine. It did its job. Actually, I think the switch in here is Greenbull. Because I just click IV Cudgel, because I am faster, and I have Sturdy, so it can't break through that. There is no Intimidate here, and of the Mons left, nothing really wants to take it. Okay. It's a close battle so far, and I'm really enjoying it. So IV Cudgel gets the kill. No crit, that is fantastic for me. Good job, Ogerpon. So right now, Franklin comes out. I know it has no item, so I'm not worried about it being faster. Let's take a look. Raging Bolt. So it's a 2-hit, and I'm not really seeing a whole heck of a lot, so I am fine just going for an IV Cudgel again. Surprise, surprise. So, looks like it is doing about 50%. And that did very little. Yeah, so that's basically 50%. So, yeah, I just do it again. Let's see if I get a high roll or a crit. Gets a kill automatically. There goes their Terra Captain, so that is huge for me. At this point, they just have 2 Mons that do not like the Cornerstone. And I've made it so I'm faster, so if they decide they are scarfed. Okay, that is fine. It lives. Big IV Cudgel. Amazing, amazing. We love to see it. Ogerpon is popping off this battle. Oh, I am so glad. I'm so nervous about this matchup between Cali Ice and Raging Bolt. They are super threatening. So I am just happy that it went according to plan. Oh. Kills Ogerpon. I am honestly not even that upset about it. And for the season, I am going to let Necrozma get the big kill, so it will be on the board for the season. Alright, good game, Ducky. I appreciate the excellent battle. I will notice that I got another 3-0 for the... Every win has been a 3-0 so far, so if I lose more than 3, it's probably a loss if it continues this way. Alright, fantastic. Glad we had a battle with no hacks. And thank you for the excellent one. Have yourselves an excellent night.